Okay, so yeah, I ask again.
Okay, so at which point in time in your life, or name a few events that inspired you to actually have this goal in mind, which is to add value to the society?
Okay, add value. Okay, last time I used to be a very self-centered person. I used to
Okay.
think that if everyone sweeps their own front porch, the world will be a better place. So
Okay.
if everyone take care of their own territory, right, the world will be a better place.
Mhm.
But then I realized that some people cannot take care of their own territory. Some people have never been for courses before. Some people have never done personal development. Some people have never read books before. But it's not their fault. It's maybe their family, their culture. Some people have a poor mindset. It's not their fault. It could be their culture, could be their environment and all that. Right. So after I realized that the whole world, right, is interdependent. If you look at the economy, right, everything is interdependent. The insurance depends on the banks. The banks depends on the consumers. The consumer depends on the government. The government depends on everyone, right? Is one whole ecosystem. The flower by itself cannot survive by itself. The flower need bees to pollinate the flowers. But without bees, right, without flowers won't have bees. Without bees won't have flowers. You get what I mean? It's an interdependent relationship. You see, there's dependent relationship. So if let's say I'm dependent on you, means without you I'll die. Okay, that's dependent. Then there's independent, means we don't need each other. We can still survive. But there's interdependent, which means, right, we don't need each other. But when we come together, right, 1 + 1 = 11. Okay, that's interdependent. Then there's codependence and all that. Okay, so I realized that the whole economy, right, is interconnected, and how the whole economy works, right, how demand and supply and how prices and all that, you're gonna really understand if the whole economy is interconnected. No man is an island. You can't. Okay, what's my success predicate? Building an army. But I add value my army adds value back to me. Can I make money without my army? Cannot. But can my army make money without me? They also cannot. It's a win-win relationship. So what? Okay, you must understand when I say add value, it doesn't mean you don't add value from yourself. It makes sense. It means, for example, there are 4 levels of consciousness. Okay, can write this down also. To me, by me, through me, and as me. Okay, what is to me? To me is like victim mentality. So it's like, wow, this thing happened to me, the economy happened to me, I got recession, it happened to me, my job sacked me, my boss did this to me.
Okay.
Like victim mentality, right? Then there's by me. So after to me, right, people say, shit, I don't want this anymore. I want to do something. Then they will do by me. Oh, I created this business by myself. Oh, I won the championship by myself and all that. So there's a lot of ego. Okay, I feel a lot of ego from by me. Okay, then there's through me. Through me, let's have ego. You see, through me means, let's say I win something. Let's say I make a lot of money. I don't say I make a lot of money by me. I say I make a lot of money through me. Through me, a lot of value is created. I don't say I taught you anything. Whatever I'm sharing with you right now, right, is what I've learned from all the books and videos and all that. Right, put into me through me, not by me. Because if everything is by you, right, it becomes very depleting. But you need to connect to the source. You need to connect to all the different books and all that. Then through me. Okay. Yeah. So when you do through me, right, means even after a conversation like that, right, do I feel lesser energy or more energy? I feel more energy, because there's an exchange of energy. You see, blood, right, like, okay, if your blood stays at one place, right, you'll clot. Energy cannot stay in one place. Energy must, knowledge cannot stay in one place. Knowledge cannot stay in one place. It must go. It must flow. You must share knowledge with me. I share knowledge with you. You must pass me money. I share knowledge with you. You must, I must pass you money. You share knowledge with me. You know, that kind of, there must be an energy exchange. Okay, so that's through me, right? Then the highest level is as me. As me, right, means, okay, let's say imagine I share something to you. Okay, through me to you, right? Then you share with someone else. You'll be sharing through you, but as me. Make sense? So the highest level, right, is when you share that thing as me. Then you can tell your friends, hey, MLM actually is one of the best business models. Hey, there's rich mentality. Hey, there are 4 things to success. Mentor network. This. Then you'll be sharing as me. Hey, my friend shared it. So as me. So these are 4 levels of consciousness. So when I say add value, right, I don't mean add value from me.
Correct.
Because after a while I get very depleted. Imagine I add so much value, but I don't receive anything back. But when I add value through me, that's a whole new paradigm. That's when I connect to the source, and I'm like a straw. So it just flows through me like a straw. Now it's just like okay, now this brings me to my next one. Okay, so Apollo's mission statement is what? To empower people to become the best version of themselves. What is my personal mission statement? Is to electrify the world to fulfill my life's purpose. Okay, but I never say to electrify the world to be a better place to fulfill my life's purpose. Why don't I put that? Because, right, you see, after a while, right, the highest paradigm, right, is when you realize, right, there's no good and bad. There's no success or failure. okay, but this is a bit deep, the concept. It's a fourth paradigm already.
Okay.
There's no good or bad.
Uh-huh.
There's no success or failure. I'm just as successful. You know, there's no a beggar and Donald Trump, they are equally successful. There's no good or bad. Okay, everything is based on perspective. It's good or bad because of a perspective. Okay. So you realize, right, okay, that there's no good or bad. It means even if for example, if the sun dies and human beings are wiped out, is there a good or bad occurrence?
To me, it will be bad.
From the human being
Yes.
perspective, it will be bad, of
course.
But okay, imagine if a star dies, is that a good or bad occurrence in the star? It just twinkle gone. That's all. Is it a good or bad occurrence? Neutral, ma. You see, so actually there's no good or bad. Whether the sun die or whether Hitler killed the Jews or what, it's not a good or bad occurrence. It's only bad when you look at it from a certain perspective. So the highest paradigm, right, is when you can look outside and you look at the whole thing, right, without a good or bad in it. You don't look at it from perspective like, oh, I'm successful, I'm a failure, and all that. Look at it outside, and the whole world is okay. So why is my mission to electrify people to fulfill my life's purpose? I'm not trying to electrify people to be a better person or what. That's Apollo's mission statement. In Apollo, I want people to empower people to become the best version of themselves. But in my own life, right, I don't care if people are the best version of themselves. Why? Because whether you're the best, whether you talk to me today or not, right, you're not good, you're not better or worse off talking to me. You know, like you might think you will learn a lot, but from your perspective, yes, you're better.
Yes,
but from the entire perspective, there's no good or bad, whether you improve or what, there's no good or bad. Okay, for example, it's like, let's say I'm a basketball. My job, right, is to just empower people, right. Look, okay, my job is just to be the best basketball. The basketball doesn't care if Lakers win or the what was the name? Boston. I don't play basketball. Like, okay, the soccer ball doesn't care if Real Madrid wins or Barcelona wins. The soccer ball only cares, right, that it's the best soccer ball it can be. I don't care if the world becomes a better place or more peaceful place or happier place, because after I realize everything's perfect the way it is. My job, right, is just to be the best instrument that I can be to impact the world.
Of course.
And how can I be the best version? Means I need to enrich myself, I need to find my mentor, I need to get network, I need to action. Then I can impact people to become the best, to electrify people. But at the end of the day, I don't care about the result, the outcome, because there's no outcome that I'm looking for. The world is perfect just the way it is. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Quite deep. Yeah. Okay.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me.